Hello, and welcome to YouTube Bootcamp.
Well, look what I just did. Okay. There we go. There.
Okay.
And
Today we're going to be talking about YouTube ads and Google ads.
uh-oh. Cyberheat.
The sound needs to be off on that. So I'm looking right now at my camera above my laptop. That's Sal.
Sorry. Excuse me.
No, it's sideways
it's not
good.
going to go sideways.
Oh,
there
we go.
it is.
Yay.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
Hello, who's here already? Welcome. I'm typing to you.
I'm not there yet.
Sal's just getting set up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, David. Welcome. Good to see you. And uh-oh. I hear myself again. That means that
was me.
Something's not shut off. Okay. Hi, Christy. Hi, Dale. Hi, you two. Great to see you all. Thank you for coming. Hi, John. Welcome. We got 2 new subscribers today. I changed the banner on our YouTube channel, and that was Sal. And within, I don't know, it was like within 30 minutes, we had 2 new subscribers. It was really interesting. If you look at our channel banner, I changed it. And when I do channel art, I always title the art itself with whatever I'm posting. So the art itself also says what's on the banner. And I think, of course, that adds to SEO. And it must have been that those 2 people were searching those exact terms, and we must have popped up and they subscribed. It was very cool. So that made me real happy. Okay, Sal is getting everything ready, which mostly just means M&Ms, which you know.
I am not.
He said he's not, but he is.
But I am.
We know he is. Okay. How many of you have tried any kind of a YouTube ad? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious if you're even thinking about using them or you have used them. Well, we are, I know, but that was Sal. Who else? Is anyone using them?
No, you asked me about eating M&M's.
Okay. So let me know in the chat if you're using YouTube ads or Google ads or Facebook ads. Even that would be interesting to know. Let me know. And for the last 3 weeks, I've been talking completely about, so John, which ones have you used in the past? Google or Facebook or YouTube ads? And was it successful for you? And how long did you give it a chance? Because
David tried some Facebook ads.
David tried Facebook ads. So David, when you tried the Facebook ads, how long did you post them? What was the time frame and were they successful? Let us know in the chat.
John tried all of them.
John tried all of them? Good, John. And were they successful for you? How did you feel about them? Was it something that you tried for quite a while or you're still using Google? Okay, cool. That's good. I'm going to be covering that today. And for the last 3 weeks, up until this week, I've covered YouTube Instream ads, which are skippable and non-skippable. I've covered so-so. Okay. So it's only been working so-so for you. A lot of this is targeting the correct campaign for yourself. And I'm going to go over that again today, how you which goals you should have for each kind of ad that you're using, because it's never the same depending upon which type of format, which type of ad format you're using. It got you a few subscribers on your Facebook page, David said. Okay, that's good. So your goal was to get subscribers, not to get sales of your journal or your book. I'm asking you, David, so let me know. Who else is here? Who else is here in the chat? Because now we've got 8 people, yay. How come no one's giving me a like? You know I love those. Please give me a like. And if for those of you that have signed up as founding members to Zazumi, thank you so much. Tomorrow is our first Facebook live stream in our private Facebook group. So if you've signed up, be sure you go to the private Facebook group and ask to be admitted before we do the Facebook Live, because I won't even see that happening after it starts. And that's tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay, I am going to start right now with YouTube ads. And that's our little intro from YouTube Bootcamp. I've brought it into our opening here. And I am Sherry Barbera. For those of you who may not know me, oh, thank you for the likes. You know I love those. For those of you who do not know me, I think all of you know me. I'm a Google certified YouTube channel growth expert, and I'm so glad to be here with you all. Though we are covering YouTube ads today, we are also covering Google ads. And Google, as you well know, owns YouTube. And when you use YouTube ads, you're literally using Google AdSense. And if you haven't signed up yet for Google AdSense for your YouTube channel, please sign up today after this, because you will need to be a Google AdSense subscriber. I don't know how else to put it. You will already have needed to open up your Google AdSense account holder. That's what it is. You need to be a Google AdSense account holder in order to post ads on YouTube, in order to post ads on Google, and in order to join the YouTube Partner Program, which we all want to do, right? So that's a goal. There are 6 formats that are used for ads, and we have covered 4 of them in the last 3 weeks. We have covered skippable in-stream ads, we have covered non-skippable in-stream ads, and we have covered discovery ads. We also covered bumper ads last week. I love bumper ads. They're so much fun. Those are the 6-second ads. And today we're going to be covering Outstream and Masthead ads. Now, when I say skippable and non-skippable in-stream ads, what I actually mean by in-stream is when the video itself that you're watching is streaming. And that's literally it. That's all it means. So an in-stream ad is a video on YouTube that is being watched. It is being streamed. It is an in-stream ad. That's all that means. So Outstream, do you know what that means? Very interesting, right? Outstream ads. That's what we're going to cover right now. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so what it means is that this is an ad that exists outside of YouTube. This is a Google ad. This is not a YouTube ad. Outstream ads and Masthead ads are literally outside of YouTube. They're the only ad formats that are. So why? Yes. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry that I'm blocking the screen. Sal said if you want them to see the whole screen, move it. So I'm sorry for blocking the screen. So why would you use this ad format when it's outside of YouTube? Well, video marketing is marketing, and marketing your business happens everywhere. Marketing your business on social media, marketing your business on apps, on websites, within YouTube, across other people's videos, on other people's channels. There are so many ways to market yourself with video. But with Outstream ads, Literally, they're only on mobile. That's it. They are only on mobile. So Outstream ads don't even show up on anything other than a laptop or a tablet. So you want to use an Outstream ad when you want to get more customers. And for those of you who have been following this all along, you know that 70% of videos on YouTube are viewed on mobile. 70%, which means that the majority of people who are looking are using their cell phone, the majority of people. Where do you actually use Outstream ads? Well, again, on mobile, that's where you use them, but I don't think I'm blocking it. No, I'm not. Notice with my handy dandy little pointer that it says Google Partners. What does this mean? Do you know what Google Partners are? Google Partners are you as an advertiser who is on Google AdSense and is using Outstream or Masthead ads within their Google Partner program. Interesting, right? The other place that Outstream ads can show up are on other people's websites. What? Yes, other people's websites. So this is fantastic for you, isn't it? And apps. How many of us have looked at an app on our phone and all of a sudden an ad comes up? Everybody, right? So we download apps and they all say that they've got ads, don't they? That's what it is. It is this exact ad. That's what it is. That's what you're saying. The other place they show up are on banners across websites. Banners across websites. How cool is that? You can be on anybody's website. You just have to literally target the correct. When you're in Google AdSense and you're setting up your ad campaign, you target your audience. You're very specific about targeting them. You just need to target specifically those websites that you're looking for, the kind of people that would be going to them, and your ad can show up there. It's amazing. The other thing is interstitials. Those are an ad that shows up in between, generally speaking, paragraphs of text or something like that. So they're inserted in between something that's happening. And you've probably seen those as well. Often it looks like you're reading something and then all of a sudden the text stops and there's this ad in the background. That is one of those. Yes, that is one of those. So how does this ad format work? Well, I just told you, it plays with the sound off to start out with, between paragraphs of text. What's interesting is that viewers, if they're intrigued enough by your video, can tap it and the sound will go on and they can hear it. And this is what you want to do. You want to get them. Last week when I talked to you about bumper ads, and if you haven't seen that video and you want to know exactly how to get people's attention with a video within 6 seconds, which is what you want to do on every single one of your videos. If you want to know exactly how to do that, YouTube detailed that based on their most enormous advertisers, based on the biggest brands in the world, like Coca-Cola and Nike and Doritos, the biggest brands that there are. So if you go back and you look at that video that I did last week on bumper ads, what you're going to see is laid out for you exactly how to create a video that will stop people when they're reading, a video that will grab their attention and make them want to click and hear the sound. The other place that it's used is in video games, social media feeds, and articles. So we just said text, that's what it means, text articles. What are the benefits of this specific type of ad? Well, it's cheaper. That's one benefit. So that's always a good thing, right? It's cheaper. And if you look at that image of a phone, and now I see I should have used a black body phone instead of a white body phone because you can't really see the phone. But this is your phone, and that's the text of the article that you're reading on your phone. And then, what's that? Well, all of a sudden, it is an ad. It is an Outstream ad, and it's playing on your phone. So Outstream is mobile, and it could also be playing on a tablet because tablet is mobile. It's playing on your phone, and it's silent. And it's only when you actually click it that it's going to make noise. So let's keep in mind when I say that you need to make something that is so dynamic visually that people will want to click it because it only makes sound when someone clicks it. Now, here's the other thing. Who cares if they don't click it? It should be so visually dynamic that they don't even have to click it to be excited about watching it, right? So you've got to grab their attention. This is the main thing, is you've got to grab attention. The other thing about Outstream ads is that they can be monetized on any type of website. That's pretty cool. So the reason why that is a benefit is because when you're doing certain types of ads, like bumper ads, they can only be monetized on channels, on YouTube channels that are monetized. So in other words, what I mean by that is, in the back end of your YouTube channel, there is YouTube Studio, which is where you do all of the setup for your channel. It's also where you upload your videos and you post your titles and your descriptions and your tags. It's where you do everything in YouTube Studio on the back end of your channel. Why am I telling you all this if you know this already? I'm telling you this because there is a check box where you say, yes, I allow ads, or I don't. If you allow ads, but you're not a YouTube partner yet, that is still considered advertisements that can be monetized. So you do want to check that box because the more YouTube gets used to sending people to your YouTube channel, the better, right? The better. So you want people to see ads on your channel. You may think, no, I don't want people to see ads on my channel. Yeah, you do. You do actually want that. The other thing, the other benefit of this particular type of ad is that it allows advertisers to expand their reach. And what that means, I'm blocking it again. And what that means, I'm sorry. And what that means is that you don't have to just be on YouTube to be found. Google, being the largest search engine in the world, is, I guess it's got to be the best place to get found because it is the largest search engine in the world. Whereas YouTube, being the second largest search engine in the world, is the second most important place to be found. It just makes perfect sense. So by using Outstream ads, now you are allowing yourself, the advertiser, to have a larger reach. That's what you're doing. You're allowing yourself to find more people to find you. The other thing that's super cool about Outstream ads is that they are guaranteed to be viewed. Now, you can't say that anymore because even when you're watching something on your television, you're probably recording it and you're probably fast forwarding through all the ads because everybody does that. And we've been doing that for years. So the fact that something is actually guaranteed is amazing. And that's why Outstream and non-skippable ads, two formats that you can use that cannot be clicked away from. Now, with that being said, of course, somebody could change their screen, right? Or they could choose to watch another video. But the chances of that happening are pretty slim. So what's super cool about these two particular types of ads is that they are guaranteed views. Amazing. That's amazing. The other thing is an Outstream ad only plays when it's fully in view. So what that means is as someone is scrolling down the page, and let's say it's a website, or let's say they're looking at text, or let's say they're looking at an app, all of a sudden they get to the top edge of your ad. Well, your ad isn't going to start playing. Not yet. Your ad is just going to wait. As they keep scrolling and now it's fully visual, it starts playing. That's a big benefit. The other thing that is a huge benefit is that if somebody goes back up the page, it plays again. So as soon as it's in view, as soon as it's in full view of their eyes, it plays again. So what that means is that if you're on a page where potentially the person viewing it is scrolling up and down the page, they're going to see your ad at least twice. The other cool thing about an Outstream ad is that the very last frame of the ad itself has a call to action button. The very last frame. And this is wonderful because if someone has actually clicked on it, they've clicked on it because they want to watch it. So if they're watching it, the chances are, because it's very short, is that they are going to watch it to the end. Now they've watched it to the end. Hey, you've got a call to action. So, oh, I'm sorry. This is another benefit. This is a big benefit of using Outstream ads. So are there any questions about this? Sal, are there any questions about this?
Not that I can see.
Okay, Sal said not that he can see. So if any of you have questions about this, post them in the chat. Who can use this ad format? Only Google video partners. So you must have Google AdSense and you must be a Google advertising partner. And what I mean by that is that you have, it's not that you have to be a big brand in order to be able to use this, though it certainly helps a lot. But what you do have to do is you have to follow all of Google's policies exactly. You have to be exactly on point with what Google is specifically asking for in the rules.
Rita said she's seen a lot of those ads on Facebook lately.
Hi, Rita. So Sal said, Rita just said she's seen a lot of those types of ads on Facebook. That's very interesting because Facebook must be using themselves the same type of Outstream ad, although for Facebook, that would be considered an in-stream ad for Facebook because Facebook, as far as I know, doesn't allow a lot of outside advertising. Facebook does its own advertising. How do you pay for Outstream ads? You pay by video. See that little tiny V? Video cost per thousand. Video cost per thousand. So it's paid by impressions. So how many times is it viewed? And that's the impression ad format is a little bit tricky. When a viewer sees your ad for 2 seconds or more, that's considered an impression, 2 seconds. And if you'll notice, YouTube and Google know that seconds really count, totally count when it comes to video. Seconds totally count. So people's attention span, terrible. It's just terrible. And 2 seconds is actually kind of a long time now, which just seems amazing. Just seems crazy. What are the 2 campaign goals for Outstream ads? Anybody think of what those 2 goals might be if the whole reason for this is customer reach, right? Bigger customer reach. So what would the 2 campaign goals be? Brand awareness and reach. It's dedicated to building your brand awareness. It's dedicated to expanding your customer reach. And that is the main reason to use an Outstream ad that is outside of YouTube. When you think of Outstream ads, think of them being outside the video stream on YouTube, because literally that's what they are. Recap. Video ads play automatically as soon as the ad reaches someone's eye level. Number one. Number two, 50% at least of the video has to be showing for it to start to play. It plays silently until someone clicks it. It pauses when a user scrolls past it. And I'm not sure if I even said that before, but think about that. It pauses. It doesn't continue to just play when somebody goes past it. It literally pauses and waits for them to come back. So if you're reading an article and you've passed that ad, if you scroll back up the page, you're going to see the rest of that ad. So that's one of the benefits of it. The final thing is, and I did say this, it plays without sound unless the user taps it. And then there's a call to action button in the final frame. Are there questions on Outstream ads? Outstream ads only are through Google. Outstream ads are only with Google partners. You have to have an account with Google AdSense in order to be able to have an Outstream ad. Outstream ads never play on YouTube. Outstream ads are something that needs to be pretty dynamic for the viewer to stop and click it because they play silently.
Hey, Tom Levine.
Hi, Tom. Welcome. Great to see you. Any questions on Outstream ads? If not, I'm going to move on to Masthead ads. If you have questions or if you have comments, if you're live right now, so leave the comments in the chat and Sal will let me know. Yes, one comment.
So you're saying it's virtually impossible to sell anything with this kind of ad, but you should just plan on getting fans?
Rita's question is this an ad that you use to sell something, or is this an ad just to grow your fan base? This is an ad only to grow your fan base. This is not to sell anything. This is not to sell products, not to sell services. Literally, it's just to grow your brand awareness and expand your reach. Try to get new customers, try to get new clients. That's all it's for. Any other questions? Now, if this has already played and you're watching it in a replay, please leave your comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. Another question.
Please, so the next time they see our brand or offer, they'll remember it.
In the chat, Rita just said, so the next time they see our brand or offer, they'll remember you. Yes. However, you're not making an offer. This is not to make an offer. This is simply to create brand awareness. This is about your brand. This is who you are. This is what makes you special, what makes you unique, what makes you fun, what makes you exciting to watch, what makes you interesting. What is it about your business that people need to know, that want to find something exactly like you? That's what this is about. Expand your brand awareness, build your customer base. That's all it's for. So Outstream, outside of YouTube, outside of the YouTube video stream, and then inside either a website, an app, a text, an article, something like that. That's where you're going to find this ad. Okay, masthead ads. This is what a masthead ad looks like. And the only other time I've ever heard the word masthead is for a magazine. And if you think about what a masthead is on a magazine, it is the top of the magazine. It is the masthead for the magazine. Is there a question? Rita wants to know, how about growing an email list? Have to use an easily remembered link since you couldn't put a clickable link. For Outstream ads, if you are trying to grow an email list, you are not using an Outstream ad for an email list. You are using an Outstream ad for only two reasons: to get people to recognize your brand to get people to know who you are and what your products are, and to get them to become customers. Those are the only two reasons. This is not to grow your email list. To grow your email list, you want a call to action. Okay, so I did say at the end of the Outstream ad, there's a call to action button. What I mean by that is it is a button that will click to your own website or your own YouTube channel. It is not really designed for you to say, hey, sign up for my channel, or hey, I've got this free PDF for you, so, click this link. That is not what this is for. That is how you get people to sign up for your email list, is by having some kind of freebie that you're offering as a call to action. And that freebie is what they get when they sign up for your email newsletter. This is not that. This is something else. This is only two things. Outstream ads are grow your brand awareness and build your customer base. And that's it. Build your community, build your fans, build your followers. And that is all it's for. Masthead ads. So who can buy this ad format? And this is why I'm not going to deep dive into this, because it's kind of an expensive ad. And the reason for that is because it's the masthead. Literally, it is a masthead ad. It's huge. It's a big, gigantic banner. Huge. So you can only get a masthead ad through reserving one with a Google advertising executive. What does that mean? That means that you're on Google AdSense, you've built up a portfolio of ads that you've been doing campaigns about for at least a considerable amount of time, or you've spent a lot of money. And if you've spent a lot of money, or you've done Google AdSense for considerably, I'd say at least a year that you've been doing ads, at that point, you have your own Google advertising rep. And that's when you can say to them, hey, you know what? I'm ready for a masthead ad. I'm ready to spend those bucks and drive tons of people to my business. That's what a masthead ad is all about, driving a ton of people for a very specific reason to your business. So when do you use this? Well, I just told you when to use it. It's when you've got like a new product launch or a new service that you're doing or something that's really exciting, and you want the most people possible to hear it, see it, discover it, and buy it, right? That's what you want. The most people possible. Reach a massive audience. And the reason why I can use that word massive is because of where it's showing up. It is a masthead ad. Huge. It is huge. So if you need to reach a ton of people in a very short amount of time, it's worth spending the bucks on a masthead ad. How do you pay for it? Well, there are two ways. One is cost per thousand, which is something that we've covered already. And cost per thousand is impressions. How many people have viewed it? How many people have seen it? And if you recall, impressions just means it's displayed. Literally, it's just displayed on the page. And if it's there for 2 seconds, it's an impression. That's it. It's an impression. The other is fixed cost per day. And this is something that you negotiate. Now you got to get your heavy duty business skills going, and you're going to negotiate. So you might want to hire a lawyer for that, like David. So negotiating is a very important part of ads when it comes to doing these big ads. There are 2 campaign goals, and that's it. There's only 2 campaign goals. You want to drive awareness for a new product or service, because remember, massive audience in a short amount of time. So you want to drive awareness in a very, 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 very short amount of time for more money, or you want to reach a massive audience very quickly. And literally, it's kind of like the same thing. So it says that it's 2 goals, but it's literally 1 goal. It's 1 goal. You want to drive awareness. And if you want to split that goal into 2 parts, you want to drive awareness for either a product or a service to a massive audience. So what is a masthead ad? It is an ad that shows up at the top of the screen first, gigantically. And it is like boom in your face, boom. You've seen them all the time. And, like a masthead ad could be Beyonce's Lemonade, which I swear to God is like the first thing that comes up on my YouTube channel 50,000 billion times. And I think it's because she pays for masthead ads. And she just keeps like promoting. And she's huge now, right? She's just everywhere. Everybody knows her. Massive, massive, massive audience. So it works. It does work. Questions on masthead ads. I know I just gave you a whole lot of stuff to think about, but masthead ads and Outstream ads only on Google, only Google AdSense. Masthead ads I'm going to recap right now. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Let me go back to masthead ads and recap. So masthead ads are top of screen, enormous. First thing you see when you open mobile, because again, they're mobile. They are, when you want to reach a massive audience, they are outside of YouTube. They are on your mobile screen, and they're great. This is what you use them for. They are great for launching a new product or launching a new service. And for example, when Coca-Cola decided to launch New Coke, they would do a masthead ad. So even though it totally bombed, even though it reached a massive audience, this is where they would show that. So when they wanted to announce something else new that didn't bomb, this is where they would show that. So that's what a masthead ad is. So any other questions on masthead ads, please leave them in the chat and Sal will let me know, or in the comments below this video when it's replay.
You saw that David said whoops?
Yeah, I did. So let's just go back to what are the 6 ad formats and recap them. Number 1, they are skippable, in-stream ads. In-stream meaning that they're on YouTube and they are within a video that is streaming. Non-skippable, in-stream ads. Those are the ones that are laid over a video and you can't skip them. You literally have to click that little X on them and get rid of them if you don't want to see them. Discovery ads. Discovery ads are something that can show up in multiple places on YouTube. Bumper ads. Bumper ads are the ads that show up and they're 6-second ads and they show up pre-roll before a video plays. And you have to watch the first 5 seconds before you can skip the ad. And there's that little black button that says skip ad. And you have to wait 5 seconds before you can click that. Then we have Outstream ads that are only paid for through Google AdSense. And we have masthead ads. And those are the 6 formats. Yep. Okay. So here they are. Skippable, non-skippable, bumper. No, skippable, non-skippable, discovery, bumper, Outstream, and masthead. And that's what they look like. Now I'm just going to go back and recap what they all are. So number 1, skippable in-stream ads are also called TrueView video ads. And the reason they're called TrueView is because you really want your viewer to watch them for real. And that is not from me, that is from YouTube. YouTube called them TrueView for a reason. That is what they look like. and it will say skip ad right on the ad. It will say skip ad. That actually is a bumper ad that I'm showing right now. That's 5 seconds before you can skip the ad. But a skippable in-stream ad, 12 seconds up to 6 minutes. So what that means is that you can do basically a full infomercial if you want to do a skippable in-stream TrueView ad. And this is pretty awesome because if somebody gets excited about your ad and they continue watching it, you have up to 6 minutes to convince them to do something. And with a skippable ad, you also are able to put an actionable button on the front of that ad. So at a certain point in your skippable ad, you can literally say, okay, if you're all excited about what it is that I'm offering you right now, click that button right there and learn more, or click that button right there and sign up, or click that button right there and join, or click that button right there, and whatever it is that you want to say. Where do you use this ad format? Wherever you want, basically before, during, or after a video. And when I say that, that is not exactly true, because it's only during if a video is 10 minutes or longer. So again, for people who are making videos that are at least 10 minutes or longer, YouTube loves those. And the reason for that is because they can show an ad in the middle of your video. And you as a creator, once your YouTube videos are monetized, you can make more money. So 10-minute videos, think about making good content, good quality 10-minute videos. And this is the reason why. If you make a video, and I have done this, and it's 9 minutes and 38 seconds, but you're done, okay? So you're done. So don't just add additional content on because you want to try to get it to 10 minutes. Either create additional valuable content and hit that 10-minute mark, or just be done, okay? That's the thing. How do you pay for these? It's a cost per view bidding war. So depending upon who your target audience is, that's what determines the cost of the ad and how many people will bid on it and how high the bids will go. And this is something that you will begin to learn as you make more and more ads. Are there questions on that? If there are, you've heard me. After only 5 seconds, a viewer can choose to skip the ad. Watch last week's ad on bumper ads to create a dynamic 5 seconds. I told you exactly how to do it. I told you exactly what people are looking for. I told you exactly what works, not from me, but from the mouth of YouTube, the playbook of brands. And if you want to know, if you really want to know, and of course you do, if you really want to know how things work on YouTube, YouTube has something called brand playbooks. And it's very difficult to find this, but once you find it, you learn so much about what actually works, what truly works on YouTube, because YouTube wants you to succeed. They want you to succeed so that you spend more money. It's all about money. It's all about money. You also pay if someone watches 30 seconds of your ad. So a skippable ad can be up to 6 minutes. So let's say that your ad is shorter than 30 seconds. Let's say that your ad is only 20 seconds, okay? But if they watch the full 20 seconds, you pay for the ad. But if your ad is longer, all they have to do is watch 30 seconds of it, and then you do pay for it. There are 5 goals, 5 for skippable ads. So it's a pretty valuable, pretty well-used type of ad format. Number 1, generate sales. Number 2, get leads. And Rita, this is exactly where you can use it for email targeting. So if you want to try to get people to come and subscribe to your channel, or come and be on your newsletter, or and end up on your email list, this is the type of ad you want to use. It's called a skippable in-stream ad, skippable TrueView video ad. That's what it's called. Website traffic. If you want to generate website traffic, skippable ads are great for that. If you want to build brand awareness, if you want to build your reach, skippable ads are great for that. If you want people to consider, if you want them to learn about your products and services, skippable ads are great for that as well. And that's what I know I'm blocking it. Consideration is all about. You want people to consider using, buying your products, your services, skippable ads. Questions. If you have questions, you know the deal. Number 2, non-skippable ads. Non-skippable TrueView in-stream ads. Again, these are only shown on YouTube. 15 seconds. That means that a person, 15 to 20 seconds. So your ad is 15 to 20 seconds, which, doesn't seem like a very long time, does it? But really, it is a long time. If you were to sit and watch something for 15 to 20 seconds and count it off, all of a sudden, it seems like the longest thing in the world. Like, oh my God, 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count the whole thing off, but it is a long time for you to promote, brand, build awareness, sell a product, get a lead, make a sale. It's a long time. Where do you use non-skippable in-stream ads? Non-skippable in-stream ads are used before a video. That's called pre-roll. In the middle of a 10-minute or more video, that's called mid-roll. Or at the end of a video, that's called post-roll. So pretty much exactly the same places that you can use a skippable ad, you can use a non-skippable ad. Same thing. When do you want to use this ad format? Well, it's pretty simple. It's non-skippable. Think about that. You have a message that you want someone to hear. You have a message that you want someone to see. You are making it go out there. It is guaranteed to be watched. It is non-skippable. Non-skippable. That's amazing, right? Non-skippable. So it's something that the viewer has to watch in its entirety before they can move on to the rest of the video. How do you pay for it? Well, cost per 1,000 impressions. Cost per 1,000. There are only 2 campaign goals for this. There's only 2. Brand awareness and reach. So what is it exactly like? It's exactly like the Google Outstream ad. Brand awareness and reach. Message. It's a message ad. It cannot be skipped. People must watch it. You are like grabbing the audience. You're guaranteed to get their views unless for some reason they drop their phone or they stop watching or the electricity goes out or whatever. But other than that, you are guaranteed those views. That's amazing. Questions? Sal, anything, honey?
You'll be the second person to know.
I'll be the second person to know. Okay. Number 3, discovery ads. Do you remember what they are? Do you remember discovery ads? So look, this is the video. This is the video with the video arrow on it. This is the ad next to it. So it's not on the video. It's not on the video. Where does it show up? Search results. Wow. Okay, that's very, very, very important. Search is huge for you to get viewers, for you to get subscribers to your YouTube channel, for you to build your customer community, for you to build your brand awareness, for you to like anything. Search is huge, right? Search is huge. You want to show up always on search. And with a discovery ad, you are guaranteed to show up in search. And you have always seen when you've done a search, and we're talking about right now, we're talking about YouTube. Okay. When you've done a search, you have seen the first thing that comes up in your YouTube search feed, the answers to your searched question. Now, these are all videos, right? But what's this? What's the first video that comes up? The first video, the #1 video. What is the first video that comes up on the search page? The discovery ad. It's an ad. That's the first thing that comes up on a search page when it's your ad targeted specifically to a specific search where you know your customers are going to be asking. So why wouldn't you use that? Is this a no-brainer? I mean, you show up on the first page of search, on the top of search. And the only reason why you wouldn't be the first one on the search is if other channels or brands or advertisers have that exact same search term, right? Or something almost exactly the same. And maybe they paid more money than you did for the ad. That's about it. That's the only way that you are not going to show up as the first one in search. That's gold. And you know it. I mean, that is just gold. And I can tell you from experience, when Sal and I first started, well, I had already started one of our businesses. And this was many moons ago. I had already started one of our businesses in the 90s. And I had built our website, and I had done all of the SEO and all of the alt tags and all of the everything. And our website was out there, and we were on the first page of search for years. And that was huge in building our brand and in building awareness and in building customers. And that's why today we have 3,000 customers for that business. And that's the reason why. So do you want to do this? Yes, you do. You do want to build on the first page. And it's so hard to get on the first page now, but not with a discovery ad. And that's how you get discovered. Boom. That's where the word discovery comes from. You get discovered in search. So what are people searching for? They're searching for the answers to something. They discover you. And so that is why a discovery ad is primo gold. So if you want to think about what maybe should be the first type of ad that you use, think about this. Think about a discovery ad. Primo gold. Okay, so the other place they show up is on the mobile YouTube app homepage. So this is the YouTube app on your mobile phone on the homepage. What? I mean, okay, here's another awesome reason to use discovery ads on the mobile homepage. Wow. I mean, that's like, I don't know, that's amazing. That's amazing. So what is the ad format? The ad format is a teeny weeny little image and up to 3 lines of text, and that's it. That's it. So you've got to be incredibly on point with your ad copy. It's got to be incredibly dynamic. It's just got to be like, ooh, it's exactly what I was looking for. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, I have to click this because yeah, that's perfect. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted. It came up in search. I saw it. I clicked it. So up to 3 lines of text. And not a lot of text either. So you have to be, this is why I love Twitter. This is why I love Twitter. Because Twitter is the social media of brevity, right? So Twitter sort of ruined it for themselves by allowing you, first of all, it was only 140 characters, and then they went up to 280. So they doubled the amount of characters, allowing you to be more wordy and verbose. But then the second thing that Twitter did, which I don't agree with, is they allowed you to create multiple tweets that connect to each other. So if you have this idea or whatever it is that you're ranting about, you're allowed to continue with that on multiple tweets that all connect to each other. But if you use Twitter in the interesting, original way that Twitter was supposed to be used, you need to say what you mean clearly, boldly, succinctly, dynamically, and you grab the attention of your viewer in very, very few words. And that is what a discovery ad is all about. A discovery ad is exactly that. So if you're a Twitter user and you're great at it, you'll do fantastically at discovery ads. If you're not a Twitter user, but you're great at brevity, you're really good at saying what you mean with very few words. Now, today I just learned something so cool, and it's called 313. And I have never heard of 313 before. And what it means is you start with 3 paragraphs of your idea. So you write the whole thing out in 3 paragraphs, whatever it is that you want people to know and hear and see and say and talk about. So start with your 3 paragraphs. Boom, boom, boom. Now, that's the 3. The 1 is you condense all of that down into 1 paragraph. That's hard. Okay, now you have to cut 2/3 of the things that you just said. Now you've got 1 paragraph. And I don't know how long this paragraph is supposed to be because I didn't get that part of it. But anyway, 3-1. So what's the 3? This is the hardest part of all. Can you take that paragraph and describe exactly what that whole paragraph says in just 3 words? Wow. Okay. So if you are to think of a discovery ad as a 313, because you have up to 3 lines, why don't you think of it like taking 3 paragraphs, start with your 3 paragraphs, break it down into 1, and then make 3 very succinct lines of text for your discovery ad. And I think that's a wonderful way to think about discovery ads, is a 313. Start with 3 paragraphs, make it down to 1 paragraph, and then make it 3 succinct lines of text that really, really grab you. And if you have the guts and the glory to come up with 3 words that define specifically what that 1 paragraph says, now you've got the 3 words that should start those 3 lines, right? So think about all of the different ways that you can use this amazing discovery ad format, because it is, I mean, my gosh, it is incredible. Okay, so how do you pay for this? You pay for this cost per view, same deal, and it's a bidding war. So hopefully there aren't a ton of people that want your exact specific ad target, but you'll find out when you start using Google AdSense who they are and how much it's going to cost you. But keep in mind, you set the budget for your ad campaigns. You set the budget. And if your budget is $50, that's it. So whatever the ad is bid up to, let's say cost per view goes up as high as $5. That's insane, right? So maybe you need to rethink what that ad should be, or who your target market should be. But maybe it only goes up to 50 cents. So this is very doable. This is something you can think about. This is something you can approach and you can start with. And you got to get your feet wet somewhere. You just have to do that. And as you get comfortable, your goal should be whatever you spend on your ad, you should get double that back. That's your first goal. Okay, that's your first goal. Now, as you get really good with your ads, your next goal should be whatever you spend on your ad, you should get back triple. You should get back triple that. So see how it's so worth it to spend money? See how I use the word spend? That's the wrong word. Invest. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your business. If you're doing the ads right, if you're learning what works, and that's what you want to do. So start by just trying trickles of things. You can even start with 20 bucks. I mean, you can start with whatever you want. It's up to you. Google AdSense doesn't say, oh, you must spend this amount of money. No, that's for a Masthead ad. That's where the cost is high. But when we're talking about these type of ads, discovery ads, you set your budget. So you can set your budget pretty low and you can test the waters and see what works. You can even do 2 or 3 different types of thumbnails and see if the thumbnail makes a difference. You can even use different words on the first line and see if that makes a difference. There are lots and lots of ways that you can what's called A/B test your ads. So, okay, so if a viewer watches 30 seconds or the full ad, if it's shorter than 30 seconds, like 20 seconds, then you pay. There are 3 campaign goals for discovery ads. 1, views and interaction. 2, brand awareness and reach. This is one that comes up and comes up and comes up, right? But it's so important. So it's very important. And 3 is for product or brand consideration. And remember, the word consideration means somebody doesn't know your product. Somebody doesn't know your service. Somebody doesn't know your brand yet. You are putting yourself out there so that in your category, in your niche, they will consider buying you, your product, your brand, your service, whatever it is, they will consider buying it from you. Discovery ad questions? So discovery ad comments, whatever you would like, either way, let me know in the chat or in the comments below. The final 2 ad formats, that's what we covered. Outstream and Masthead ads. So, but before that, let's not forget bumper ads, right? Bumper ads are so cool. Bumper ads are only 6-second ads. They only run pre-roll, right? They only happen before a video starts. This is what it looks like. So here's the video that you're watching, and before the video plays is this 6-second ad. You can't skip it. You can't skip it for 5 seconds. On that 6-second, you can click skip ad. These are where you want to be also. These are suggested videos. This is where you always want to show up as well as whatever you are watching. You want to show up in suggested videos. That's just an aside, but I had to say it. What do? Bumper ads. 6-second video ads that show up before a video plays. 2 goals. 2 goals, brand reach and frequency. Brand reach and frequency. Why? Well, they play before a video starts, but you don't pay unless you only pay if someone skips the ad. What does that mean? That means, shouldn't you all be doing bumper ads? I think so. Because, my God, did you just hear what I said? You don't pay until somebody doesn't skip the ad for 6 seconds, right? So at the 6th second, you pay. But for 5 seconds, oh my gosh, you're showing up. You're showing up. You're showing up. You're showing up. Well, that's kind of amazing, right? So how do you use them? Bumper ads are used the most effectively within another ad campaign. So if you're using discovery ads along with bumper ads, if you're using skippable or non-skippable ads along with bumper ads, great way to use them. Add them onto an existing ad campaign. So let's say you have an ad campaign that's doing really well, but now you want it to do even better. What happened?
Tom said, wait, what?
What? About what?
I know.
What? Tom, what? Be more specific. Let Sal know what you're being specific about. With a bumper ad, you are extending your reach and reinforcing a message. Extending your reach, reinforcing a message. Brand awareness. Brand awareness. So, cost per thousand basis. This is how you pay for these ads. Impressions are measured by the times they're displayed. Okay, so how many times it's displayed? How many times it's displayed? How many times it's displayed?
You don't pay for when you don't want to tell after 6 seconds? No, you don't.
Okay, so
Watch 6 or more seconds.
let's say that somebody is watching, somebody goes to a video, and the first thing that happens is a bumper ad. And it's 5 seconds. Okay, so it's 5 seconds, the bumper ad. Impressions by YouTube are when something is displayed and when something is viewed for more than 2 seconds, depending upon the type of ad it is. Well, bumper ads are a little more unusual because you actually can have a bumper ad that people will watch without you having to pay for it. So definitely it's something to explore. Definitely something to explore. Okay. 6 ad formats. Number 1, skippable in-stream ads. Non-skippable, number 2. Non-skippable in-stream ads, number 3. Discovery ads. Woo, woo. Number 4, bumper ads. Very cool. Number 5, Outstream ads, outside, only shown from Google, outside, Outstream ads, okay? And number 6, Masthead ads, big brands, huge, massive audience that you want to explode your product or service onto in a fast, quick way. Okay, there they are. All of them. You want to take a screenshot, that's what they all are. So, we've covered them. That's YouTube and Google ad formats, and there's only 6 of them, and that's what they are. And if you're not sure about any one of them, go back and look at the videos from the last 3 weeks because they're covered in depth on those videos, a lot more than what I did tonight, except for Outstream and Masthead ads. We will start YouTube marketing next week, so very, very exciting. Many, many reasons why video YouTube marketing is huge. Many, many reasons why you need to have video as a marketing mix in your marketing strategy. You've got to have video. You got to. This, and I'm sorry, it's really hard to see it, but this is a new show that Sal and I are doing on our Zazumi YouTube channel. And we will be starting this show hopefully this week, which I'm very excited about. And Zazumi is our new membership, and it is all about video marketing your business. And what Zazumi does is it gives you the topics, titles, and thumbnails to use to make your videos. So the show, oh gosh, I'm very excited about this. So the show is literally Zazumi topics, titles, and thumbnails audits on channels. So if you want your channel to be one of our audits, let us know. Send us an email, support@youtubebootcamp.com, and say, hey, I'd love for you to audit my channel. And it's going to be the topics that you choose for your videos, the titles that you choose for your videos, and the thumbnails. And we are going to be talking about all of those. But do you notice what's on the table? With cocktails. Yeah, so it's Zazumi Cocktail Hour. and it's all about topics, titles, and thumbnails. And then Zazumi membership, if you don't know what it is, Zazumi is our newest business, and it is a membership for you guys to help you with your video marketing. If you're a small business or you're a professional or you're a creative and a crafter or something like that, you need to market yourself with video. And what we do is we provide the topics, the titles, and the thumbnails for you. They're all customizable, they're all templates, and then boom, you have everything you need to make your videos and get them out there. And this is what it is, what I just said. And so then there's an action plan every single month, and it's what you need to do monthly and weekly to get your videos done. If you haven't seen this before, founding members are only $15 a month for life. I mean, it's like forever. As long as Zazumi is a membership, your membership is only $15 a month forever. And you know what? On our annual plan, it's even cheaper than that if you're a founding member. So literally, if you're not going to do this, I don't know why, because you got to be video marketing. And we changed the date to 007, right? Because we just thought that was super cool. So from now until July 7th, the founding member price is only $15 a month. Sign up. Go to zazu.me, www.zazu.me. So that is it, you guys. If you have any additional questions about YouTube ads or Google ads or anything like that, let me know. And I think my sister's on tonight. Hi, Pam. Pam is my sister. Hi, Pam. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you're here. So we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to do our group shot that we always do. And Sal is going to go get my mom. And I have no idea what we're going to be wearing this time. Who knows? It's really up to Sal. He does all kinds of crazy things. And if you have any questions, Research Crab, I know that is an amazing price, right? So for those of you that are thinking about signing up for our membership, sign up, because $15 a month, I mean, what do you get for $15 a month? You can't even get a cup of coffee every week for $15 a month. So invest in yourself a meager amount of $15 a month and join Zazumi and get your video topics, titles, and thumbnails done for you. All you have to do is take that information, customize it for your specific category and niche, and boom, you've got your videos, film them, post them, and you're gold. So I highly, highly recommend that you do that. Okay, any other questions about anything I've covered? Any comments about anything I've covered? Oh, thanks for the like. I'm up to 6 likes. Thank you so much. I love those. I appreciate that. And also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, you know that today we got 2 new subscribers. So we're up to 307 subscribers, which we're very excited about. We're on our way to that 1,000 subscribers. So help us by subscribing. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We're flower heads today. So thank you all. Scooch in, everybody. Scooch in, Ma. So thank you all for coming. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. See you next Tuesday with video marketing, and keep an eye out because we are going to start posting the Zazumi cocktail hour with channel audits, and it might start this week. We're seriously close to that. We're seriously close to that. So thank you, guys. We appreciate you so much.
See you later.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming. Ciao, everybody.